What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so Nick Wright said something today that was rather bold and had me thinking a little bit. Most of the times what he says is bullshit, you know what I mean? But this time he said something that actually made some sense. He said that he believes that if the Miami Heat win the NBA championship and Jimmy Butler wins the championship, and I'm assuming Finals MVP, that he would replace Mongo Slade, a.k.a. James Harden, as one of the top 10 players that came to the NBA in the last 20 years. And I forget the players he had up there. He had that damn pyramid. LeBron, Wade, Kawhi, Jokic. I believe he had Carmelo up there. Giannis, Harden, Chris Paul, I believe. And I'm forgetting two. Kawhi Leonard, if I haven't said him. And Steph Curry. I think I said all of them. Then, of course, there's some of these other guys. Paul George, what have you. Russell Westbrook. I believe Russ was up there, so maybe I repeated someone more than once. But anyway, that's the gist of it. There's some other lesser guys. Derrick Rose, blah, blah, blah. So he says that, in his opinion, if Jimmy Butler wins a championship, it pushes him ahead of James Harden. I mean, it's one of the 10 best players in the last 20 years. I mean, I guess Jimmy Butler's just a really curious case, man. I mean, this is the problem. I don't know. Sometimes I'm swayed to be like, people make compelling arguments. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, he is. But then I look at his resume. It's just, it's thin. It's thin to be compared to a LeBron and a Curry and a KD. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It's just because okay, look, if he wins a championship and Finals MVP, this is his resume. Championship, Finals MVP, 6-time All-Star, Eastern Conference Finals MVP this year, All-NBA second team, 4 times All-NBA third team, never All-NBA first team, 6-time NBA All-Defensive second team, 5 times, most improved player, steals leader. As injury prone as Kawhi is, Kawhi's resume is better than this. And I get, his argument that not all championship rings are the same. That's very true. I get that. That's why a lot of us think that Dirk's championship means more. Man, will that put him ahead of Harden? I could definitely see that argument. But if you're looking at accomplishments, the resumes, it's to me, this is what it's going to have to be. If after this season, right, if Jimmy Butler after this season continues to keep Miami in the mix, right, and he racks up a couple of more 19 to 23 point per game seasons, he don't have to average 30. That's just not his game. then I'd be more compelled to put him in there. But if Miami just sort of falls off a cliff and they're inconsistent, and they bow out in the first round, and then next year the year after next they don't make the playoffs, and then I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. It's hard to say that he's one of the top 10 players of the last 20 years. That's kind of pushing it, man. Like, you have no All NBA first team selections. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think.